So we've been giving you guys some time to catch up, you know, on all the hundreds of videos we have. No, we are trying to get back into the rhythm of it. We took last week off completely, but we do need you guys to give us video ideas. However, if we ignore the video idea, it's probably because we have that video out there. We've done so many videos, it's like hard to come up with ideas now for you guys, and I don't want to just give you guys whatever, you know, like just noise. Yes. Roar. You want to show everyone your roar? Okay, let's help you out. She wants to show you guys her cool roar. Turn around. Roar! Do the claws. Roar! You ate Daddy's camera. Oh no! Anyways, we didn't want to do too much noise type of videos. We want to give you guys something you guys really want. And this one that we're doing was highly requested by quite a few people. We have vaguely put it in there, but I guess I'll go over our home gym equipment, the necessities, how you're starting out, what you'll need, and that way you can decide for yourself. If you don't have anything yet set in your home gym, you can kind of slowly, gradually build up, and I'll walk you through it. Man, it is cold out there. Oh my goodness. Yeah, you need a sweater, baby. It's super freezing. We'll also be covering cage versus Smith machine, a bunch of stuff. So let's go do that right now. Oh, I do not like this cold weather. Let me tell you guys, no. Okay, so this is gonna be mostly, in my opinion, and we're gonna go from like beginners, absolute beginners, when you don't have anything at all, to when you're more advanced in what you want. This is also from a girl's perspective, so guys might have a different idea of what they like because they concentrate more on upper body, but leg day in general works your entire body. It burns the most calories. It's one of the most beneficial workouts for women. So a lot of times you want to go based off of that. Now the very first thing, say you have no equipment, what you should get? Dumbbells, guys. Dumbbells are inexpensive, and you can do a variety of workouts. Actually, when I started, I didn't even start with the light dumbbells. I had one 25-pound and one 20-pound. I used to do squats like this, and then after one set, like switch them out so that there wasn't like unevenness, but you can do everything with them. Like you can squat, you can do sumo squats, go in there really deep. You can do lunges, holding them down to your sides. You can do bicep curls, shoulders, everything. So dumbbells are one of those things you can never go wrong with. And there's a lot of variety. Like you wouldn't go buy battle ropes for instance, because it's one of those things where battle ropes can only do one thing for you. And you've got dumbbells that can do so much for you, and you can target so many muscles. That's more like an accessory once you're done building your gym and you want like perks in it, then you go and you spend money on something like that. Another thing which is really great would be bands. Now you've seen me use the Smith machine. You can also use doors, hooks, all types of setups, but bands built my upper body really, really nice. So when you see me pulling down, doing all types of varieties, those are really great. You can do them in your house, put them away, stash them away if you don't want to see them. But it's one of those tools that you can bring them in and hide them whenever you want. It's also good for advanced people because I'm pretty advanced and I still use them and love them. They do come in different varieties, so I would, if you're more advanced, I would recommend these thicker ones, more resistance. They're gonna be more challenging. If you're a beginner, you can start out with, do we have those in? I think we did. You could get some of these skinnier guys, and the only reason I say don't get them if you're advanced is you'll end up having to use all of them at once in order to get good resistance, which sucks because then you're limited. But if you're a beginner, you do get smacked with these actually. My bad. You know, always check bands for any wear and tear. The minute you see a little tear, proceed with caution or just buy a new set. That's what I always say. I have been smacked in the face, and let me tell you, I thought I broke my face one time. It's not a good feeling. So you can always do these, and they have like the clips at the ends. I started with these and then I advanced. We never use these anymore for anything. And then we advanced with these thick ones. And what I do to wrap it, I just put that, loop it, and bam. And then you get yourself a handy little stick. If you've been watching my videos, you know. You know. Huh? A pinata stick. A pinata stick. And then you can do so much variety. You can even do your traps with this. You can do face pulls. You can get down on your knees and pull it to your chest. So there's so much you can do with this. It's an amazing workout. So I would definitely say, if you're on a budget, bands and dumbbells. You don't need a whole set of dumbbells. Like I said, I started with uneven ones. And I still got really great progress. So get a hefty weight. Don't go for like 5-10 pounds, ladies, because the point of working out is to be challenged. And if you're picking up gallon milks all the time, or your toddler who's 30 pounds, but you're doing 5 pounds in the gym, it's not gonna be very beneficial. It's gonna take you forever to see results. So
those small
challenge yourself, huh?
You had them for
ages.
10 years.
Yeah, they're good for burnout sets, though. You know, so like that's what I keep the 12s for. Is once I'm done bicep curling 30 pounds, then I jump on these, and I'm like a little wuss about it, but we laugh at each other. Anyway, so that would be my number one thing. But now let's say you're a bit more advanced and dumbbells started not doing it for you. In order to hike them up and do, you know, squats, it's just taking too much of a toll on your upper body, and it's becoming you're doing like 100 reps before you get tired type of thing. The very next thing would be a barbell. And you do like a curl one. They're smaller, 5 foot. The other ones are 7 foot. The really big one that I squat with, my free weight one. Oh, I can show you the one on the floor too. Those are 7 foot, so in a house it's a little bit harder unless you have a specific area where you're working out. This is nice because it's smaller. And what's nice is you can pretty much do anything with this. Curls, you can go ahead and do shoulders. Pop that thing on your back, do squats, and you can increase weight, and you're not dying with the dumbbells here. You could do your deadlifts.
That's perfect for the apartment.
It was perfect for the apartment because it was short, wasn't getting in the way, and it was allowing me to lift much heavier. So if you're a bit more advanced and you're dying with the dumbbells, do a barbell. You can just keep adding weights on it. And I say not for beginners just because the barbell alone is 25 pounds. So if you're a beginner, that might be a little heavy for you. If not, jump to this. But like I said, there's so much you can do with dumbbells, so at least have a set of dumbbells. But this would be the next thing that I usually tell people to get. Now, once you become a little more advanced and you're like, I got all that stuff, I want me a machine. What do I get? Smith machine or cage? This is hard because they're both pretty pricey. So it's not like, not everyone could just buy them both together, and I didn't. I bought the Smith machine first. And the reason for this is when I bought the Smith machine, first of all, I wanted to make sure that I could do free weight squats, and it could. It's not as convenient as the cage, it's not as safe as the cage, but the fact that I could still do it made me pretty happy. I would pretty much just bring in the bar and hook it here. The only thing is there was no safety on the bottom to catch the bar. You didn't feel as good, but you were able to do it, and that was what was most important. But there actually is a safety on it. It's just really short and I didn't like it, and because this bar stays in place all the time, I always felt really weird with it because you have to be like right here, whereas this bar, no matter where it is, it's always in your way, and I'm pretty tall, so even if I hike it up on the highest one, it's still like right there. So for me, mentally, I couldn't do it because I felt like I was gonna hit the bar no matter what, whether it was all the way up there, my head was gonna hit it, if it was down there, my knees would jam into it. So for that reason, I didn't even use it. I had him as my spotter, and I just wouldn't do as heavy sometimes. But the reason why I like the Smith machine is because you can do so much on the Smith machine. Say you wanna do your shoulders, bam, you can use the Smith machine, and it's still pretty beneficial. You've seen me use it. If you follow me, you've seen me use it. Or you can go ahead and do that. If you're a guy, obviously you can do chest and other workouts on it. I don't do chest, but there's more you can do on it. You can also do kickbacks, where you have your donkey kicks. And that's a great workout.
You just tie them back.
Yeah, it does lock, but I have my little Velcro straps that I put in place, and I lock those two together. It's just an endless amount of things I can do on it, a different variety of squats. Now I'm getting to the part where I've covered this, but it's confused a lot of people, where people will see me doing squats facing the mirror and then facing forward. And the difference is because of the slant. Now a lot of people are saying, well, I don't know if my Smith machine is slanted, how can you tell? Really easy. take your pina colada. I wanted to say take your pina colada stick. That's a really big mixer. No, take your pinata stick and hold it straight to this bar. This is straight. Obviously my bar is not straight. It's on a slant, which means there is a slant. That's how you know, guys. It's based off of this bar. Somebody was confused because they were basing it off this bar, saying, yeah, mine is slanted, and they sent me a photo and I'm like, no, it's not. This bar has to either be straight or slanted, not any other part of the Smith machine. So that's how you know, huh?
They do have both slanted.
They do have straight. The one I used in the gym when I went was straight, so I didn't get the benefits of this one. At first I was worried because I had never used a slanted one, but now I'm like, heck yeah, if you have the option, get a slanted one. Because when I am doing the ones facing the mirror, I'm going against the slant, so it's pushing me back. And by pushing me back, it forces everything, sorry, I should use this hand, forces everything in your hammies and glutes to push you back up because it's pushing me backwards. Now, when I'm facing forwards, everything is in my quads. I don't feel it as much in my hammies and butt. I feel it all here and the inside of my thighs, pushing up. So that's why I like to do both. And so if you do have the option of getting the slanted Smith machine, I would definitely say invest in that. So there's endless things. You've probably seen me doing so many things with the Smith machine. And that's why I say that it should be a first buy, because with your cage, yes, you can do free weight squats. Great. But that is about all you can do with it. And that kind of sucks. I mean, unless you're a guy. If you're a guy, you're gonna use it for your chest workouts as well. But the Smith machine for a girl, I feel, is very beneficial. It's safer too if you work out solo and you're starting out and you don't do really heavy, but you kind of want to make sure you're not going to goof up or anything. Oh, and you can do leg presses on it too. I'm sorry, I'm thinking of all the workouts you can still do on it. And you can really grow your quads massively with it. So it just has so much more you can do that this becomes an accessory and a perk. It's an add-on. It's a great add-on, and I'm not in any way saying free weight squats is not as good as Smith machine. Don't even get that out of this. Let's make that clear. I think free weight squats are amazing. It will target more muscles. It engages your core way more than a Smith machine. It forces you to tap into muscles because you're using balance. So there are a million perks for free weight squats, but I'm simply saying that this has more benefits, as in you could do leg presses, you can do upper body on it, you could do kickbacks, you can do different variety of squats, you could do lunges on it. Granted, you could do lunges on that one too, but it's just safer and there's more you can do. Then invest in a free weight cage, whatever you want to call it. Bench, I didn't benefit from a bench. Guys will probably benefit from benches, so I can't really say anything about that. They are pricey. So if you're a girl, you can probably get away with not using a bench at all. I do my hip thrusts on a Bozu ball. Is that what you call it? I've done it on the floor. The only reason it's not great on the floor is you don't have a lot of movement. I don't do it on my bench because the bench would kill me literally. If you're in a gym, yeah, sure, use a bench because they plant those things into the ground. I'm not really gonna plant it into the ground. I don't even know how to do that if I wanted to because this is cement. So for a girl, the bench was not as, I don't do anything with it. I sit on it sometimes and talk to you guys. Another handy thing is this little T-bar. I don't use it anymore simply because my tools have advanced and I have other ways to engage everything I want to engage. But in the apartment when I had very little space, that little T-bar with one bar, and then I just tucked it under the bed when I was done, it does a lot for you. Back, chest, obviously your legs, different variety. The only thing you really can't do on it that I'm trying to think is probably biceps. And can you do shoulders? Yeah, you can do shoulders. I did shoulders. Okay, so just bicep curls is the only thing you cannot do on it. And as you advance, you can just buy plates to add more weight to it, and it's an amazing workout. So that's another thing if you have very limited space. I can show you a couple clips. I think we have another video that went through all the like different varieties you can do with it. And that way you can see if that'll work for you more than dumbbells or more than anything else I've shown you guys. But I did like that one a lot. But I think that's about, oh, okay. And then we also have this really small, this I got for Valentine's Day. It's a really small squat stand, movable, very lightweight, so you can just pick it up and go. That was great for the apartment too, because as I was advancing, I couldn't hike up that bar over my shoulders anymore, so I needed to be able to place it down. And this helped me lift much heavier in the apartment. I didn't need a gym to lift like 200 and something pounds. I was able to do it in the apartment because of the stand. Very inexpensive, like I said, easy to hide away, put in a closet or something. A great tool. Okay, so that's kind of the essentials as like you work up and you add more to your gym. That's kind of the way I did it, and I found it to have worked perfect. Now I get a lot of people that are like, Florina, when are you gonna work out in a gym? Or are you gonna work out in a gym? Or do you go work out in a gym? This is my gym. I mean, I don't know why going to the gym seems more real than my gym. I don't feel the need because I have everything. There's no workout that I can't achieve here. You guys have seen me doing what are leg curls on my floor. Like there's always a way to work every muscle in your home if you have the right tools. So for me personally, I've built my gym so much that no, I do not need to go to the gym. There's no need for it. I just be wiping other people's sweat. At least I know I'm the only one who sweat on these and him, which is a great perk. But I think a lot of people have this idea that the gym gives you more progress. The gym is better. The gym is, you know, like if you like the gym, cool, go for it. But I literally have everything I need here.
Doing the same problem.
Yeah, it's like going to the gym and doing squats when I have a squat machine and a cage in my garage. Just doesn't make any sense. Or going to the gym and doing bicep curls just to me doesn't make sense. So no, you won't see me in a gym unless like, I don't know, I go on vacation and I decide to go into a gym or something. I don't know. But as far as that, I have what I need here, so I'll be staying in my house.
Still be doing the same thing.
Doing the same thing, exactly. All right, so everything I've shown you guys is linked below. That's another question. Where did you buy it from? Where did you buy your Smith machine from? It's Body Solid, but it's linked with weights. Do it from there because it's actually the best price I could find. I paid more for mine, so you're welcome. I didn't even get the weights, so yes, you're very welcome. So below you'll find all the links to everything I have. The only thing I don't was the bike that's still broken in the office and we don't use. Actually, both pedals are gone now. we just have a thing we're looking at all the time.
I just put my hats in there.
You use it for a hat holder. Why not? Why not? Yeah, so that's the only thing we don't have, which is probably a good thing because it's broken and didn't last us at all. But yeah, I think that's good. We're gonna wrap it up. If you enjoyed this video, always #love it. Give me idea, guys, below for things you want to see, especially if you've been a very long time follower, you've watched every 200, 300, whatever videos we have. Let us know what you guys want to see more of. Give us some ideas. That way we can keep giving you guys content you want to see. Be sure to be subscribed. Hit the little bell right by the subscribe button so you're notified every time we post a video. And until next time, bye guys.
Try to be back soon.
We'll try to be back very soon. I promise.